guys, it's Kat and today I'm here with my best friend in the whole entire world.
Hi. Hey.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Not really.
It's Summer, guys. She's going to be featured in a lot of our videos now.
So just better.
Today we're going to be filming some very spooky stuff. It's not even near Halloween.
Ghosties.
It's not even near
Halloween.
Literally.
Best holiday.
The best holiday in the world.
Ever. Apart from Easter.
Oh yeah, Easter's good. Easter's
I like Easter because I like the chicks. I love like chickens.
So
I really love chickens.
Yeah. So today we're going to be just reading some little horror stories and watching some spooky stuff. It's going to be quite a long video. You should get a blanket, get some snacks, get some drinks, get your friends, just relax, watch the video, make sure you don't get too scared, you know?
Or you can watch it by yourself.
Yeah, or you can watch it by yourself and just be scared.
If you're a loner.
Yeah. We don't like to encourage that, okay?
I encourage it.
Who's going first? Rock, paper, scissors?
I'm not doing rock, paper, scissors.
When I showed my 4-year-old daughter her photograph for the first time, she shook her head and said, "But Daddy, I look different in the mirror. With black hair, blue eyes and a tiny mole on the right cheek." She was describing my little sister who had suffocated to death in the attic while playing hide and seek with me.
She's just described her little sister.
Yeah, she's described a little
Who's
sister.
died.
So
Wait, who is she describing in the picture or her in the mirror?
her in the mirror.
Oh my god.
So she's basically stuck in the mirror.
Oh no, that's actually kind of sad.
I know, it's really terrifying though. Like, imagine seeing someone else in the mirror.
Nah, I'd cry. It's safe to come out now, sweetie, Dad said, reassuring, his blue eyes shining at me through the gap in the bedroom door. He's been saying that for hours, but it doesn't change the fact that my dad's eyes are green.
Nah, that's disgusting, bro.
You've got like a creepy man in your house saying, "It's
okay, sweetie, you can come out now."
And then like
hours.
peering through your door as well. I'd actually cry. I'd be like, "Get out of my house."
for hours." Oh, that is strange.
I know, like you. My daughter is scared of thunderstorms, so when I felt a tug at the bed, I told her to climb into bed with me. Something was wrong when I heard her come into the room a few minutes later and said, "Mummy, why is there a doll in your bed?"
A doll?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that reminds me of a story. My cousin, she had told me this ages ago. It was about this, like, you know them, like, really tall dolls?
Yeah.
Like, the life-size ones?
Yeah.
She had, like, a Cinderella one of them, and I distinctly remember her having it, and it was huge. It was in her mum's room for weeks on end before they got rid of it. So, I don't know if I'm going to get this story, like, fully. I'm so sorry if I don't describe it fully because I've not got the best memory, but I remember you having the doll. But she had this doll, and I think it was like one night she just saw it like move or like blink, and so she went to her mum like crying about it. Again, I'm sorry if I don't get this right. But yeah, so like something happened there. She refused to have it in her room. She gave it to her mum. She was like, "I don't want it in here, blah blah blah, I don't want it."
Yeah.
And I think she had like some nights where she'd go to her mum crying about it. And the thing is, that doll was like creepy itself in general. Like, it creeped me out, I'm not gonna lie.
No. I'd actually burn it.
Late last night I woke up to the sounds of someone crying. It was an eerie sound and surprisingly loud as well. Although I wanted to get up and go check it out, I was a bit scared and tired, so I ignored it by hiding under the covers. Today at breakfast I told my roommate about it. "That was me," she replied with a tone of fear in her voice. What a relief, I thought. I was crying because I saw a thing watching you while you were sleeping.
Nah, I actually just got look. Oh my god. Nah.
She's got Goosebumps.
He lost track of time as he stared into beautiful eyes. When the doorbell rang, he placed them back into the freezer.
He's had like eyeballs.
He's carved out someone's eyes and put them in like a Ziploc bag in the freezer or something.
Ew. Imagine if it's just like one of them jars.
Like a jar of eyeballs.
This one's called Friends. Two friends, Mike and Jim. Ooh.
Mike and Jim. Hello, Mike and Jim.
We're hanging out at Jim's house one day. Mike got up to use the bathroom. While he was gone, Jim heard a loud crash of breaking glass from inside the bathroom. He asked Mike what had happened and heard oh my god.
Can't talk.
Mike what had happened and heard him friend's voice reply, nothing, I'm fine. Oh my god. When Mike came out of the bathroom, he told Jim he had to leave. As he was leaving, Jim noticed something strange. The lettering on Mike's shirt appeared to be written backwards. Thinking nothing of it, Jim walked to the bathroom to see what had caused the loud crash. When the opening of the door, his blood froze. Lying on the floor was Mike's dead body, covered in blood and broken glass. In the bathroom mirror was a gaping hole, as if something had jumped out.
No.
So basically his reflection is like just
Jumped out the mirror.
That is some
That is weird.
like horror story stuff.
That is really not it. My friends say I talk to the floor a lot. I can't help it if people stuck in the basement need someone to talk to.
That's sad but scary at the same time.
Yeah, like imagine just like all these like people in the basement.
My wife woke me up last night to tell me there was an intruder in our house. She was murdered by an intruder 2 years ago. That gives off weird vibes. Because you just got like someone random in your house.
Yeah, like
You just got like an intruder in your house. We're going to be reacting to some short horror films that we've found, and I find these not exactly scary. Mysterious man is standing outside and trying to enter my house. The title itself is weird.
My name is Pascal. I'm 22 years old now, but this event happened 3 years ago when I was 19. It happened in the middle of the night when my parents were away for an important company meeting. The company was kind of far away from where we lived, so I stayed home by myself while they were gone. One time, while I was at home alone, I looked out the window randomly and froze. There was a tall man, almost dressed entirely in black. He was wearing a tuxedo and holding a kitchen knife. This guy was standing right outside of the door, looking at me. He wasn't laughing at all, and his head was twitching continuously. "Sir, please get off our property, otherwise I'll call the police." I opened the window and told him. Then the man replied, "Oh, you can do that if you want, as long as you don't look away."
Don't look away, they say. Don't look away.
no.
No.
That's scary. Like,
Because of this strange attitude, I felt anxious. So I grabbed my cell phone and called the police. But when I looked out the window again, he was gone. At that very moment, I heard footsteps coming from downstairs. I suddenly remembered that I forgot to lock my garden door, so it was still open. I thought I was gonna die at first, but then I pulled myself together. I got my bat and looked down the stairs, slowly, trying not to make a sound.
outside.
There he was. He was just staring at me. He didn't move, but said, "I told you not to look away." A few moments later, we heard sirens. The man still did not move. But then he suddenly changed his mind and walked over to me. I tried to swing my bat towards him, but I was so scared. I couldn't do anything except scream. The police broke down the door. One policeman tried to arrest him, and the other one tried to take the knife away from him, but the man resisted. He was strong. Even though he was outnumbered, they couldn't stop him. They threatened to shoot him in the foot, but he didn't care. Furthermore, he attacked the two policemen, and they tumbled down to the ground. I ran to one of the rooms and slammed the door shut, but he kicked in the door. When the door opened, I could see his face, and I will never, ever forget that moment. However, at that very moment, the police caught up to him and shot his foot. The guy started screaming in pain. Shortly after that, he managed to jump outside of a window and disappeared. The policeman chased after him, but unfortunately, they failed to arrest him. I never saw that guy again. I'm glad that I survived that incident, but I also feel nervous that he'll come to my house again. From that day on, I always made sure I locked all the doors and windows.
Ooh, don't like that.
That is a good life lesson now.
Yeah.
Always lock your doors and windows.
And don't look out of them at night.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Why would you look outside your window at night?
I made the creepiest friend at the deep web.
Deep web's like a website.
When I was a teenager, I would often explore the deep web with my friends, specifically weird stuff on Hidden Wiki. There were definitely a lot of
What's there? Nah. That's not the book you should get. Literally. Why is it Chinese hieroglyphics?
links to choose from. I never clicked on the violent links because I'm not into that. My friend Latrice told me to click on one that says new best friend. After doing so, it takes you to a page where you have to make a profile. I put the name Lisa on my profile. My real name is Susan. Once I made the profile, you are directed to a main page that has categories. They were silly, serious, smart, and smothering. We clicked smothering. I thought it was funny. After choosing, there was a list of people with their pictures, male and female. I clicked on the profile of a guy that had the name 5, like the number 5. I entered, and it didn't seem like someone who would be a smothering friend. When I was searching through his profile, I received a message from him asking if I were looking for a friend. I looked at Latrice, and she laughed, but also told me to respond yes. So we're messaging back and forth for maybe 30 minutes, and then Latrice had to go. I told him I'll be back on tomorrow, and he said okay. Maybe a week went by where I would talk to him every night. He seemed very nice, so we exchanged numbers so we could talk more. Everything seemed fine until I clicked on another profile and someone else messaged me. I started talking with this other person, but still was texting the guy 5, which I knew his real name now as William. The new guy had the name Bill on his profile. A day went by, and he seemed cool, but then William randomly asked me why I was talking with Bill. I didn't know what to say, so I never responded. He kept texting with angry messages, so I blocked him. I didn't receive any texts, only a single message on.
If someone spams me, I'd be like, nah, leave my business alone, alright? My business, not yours, nada. That's just weird though, like, he's a stalker or something.
Yeah, I think he is.
Ew.
That site, and it said soon. One day after school, my friend Latrice came over to have a sleepover. We got comfortable, went to my room,
Sleepover?
and did our usual of
Not
surfing
again.
through the web, being nosy. I brought up that guy. Then I received a text message that said, "Why'd you block me?" from a random number. I replied with a question mark. Then it replied, "It's me, William." He texted me from another number after I blocked him. I told Latrice how creepy this guy is. Then Latrice stopped me from talking because she thought she heard something. Then I heard a voice. I'm not that creepy.